Hey y'all! Amanda here with your sneak peek of episode 4 of American Ninja Warrior Season 12. This is the last episode of the qualifying rounds, where the top 12 fastest ninjas advance to the semifinals. In this season, hitting a buzzer does not ensure you advance. The top 12 fastest times of the night move on, and if there are not 3 women on that list, the top 3 women that made it the furthest the fastest advance as well. The 2 fastest ninjas of the night also win a chance to face off in the Power Tower. The winning ninja gets to take their 2 invited friends to the semifinals with them, regardless of how they did in their individual runs. But first, they must make it through these 6 obstacles. Again, we start off with the shrinking steps. Athletes run up 5 steps that decrease in size, angled on an incline, which leads to a rope that athletes must jump out to grab, swinging to the landing platform. Then, returning from last year, we have Off the Hook, which consists of 2 swinging boards, each with pegs attached to it. Ninjas must hang onto a ring, hooked to the first peg on the first board, then build momentum to jump to the second board, hooking the ring on the second peg, before swinging to the landing platform. The Hive is back from last week, where competitors must swing across 3 hanging honeycomb-shaped ledges. The middle honeycomb starts perpendicular to the others. Once the competitors grabbed onto the second honeycomb, they had to rotate it 270 degrees, counterclockwise, until it was locked into place, making it parallel to the other honeycombs. The spinning bridge returned as the balance obstacle, where athletes run across 6 inflated bouncing balls, all of varying heights and size, where ninjas must keep their balance as they try to make it to the other side. Next, in a brand new obstacle, we have Sideways. The obstacle starts with 3 planks that ninjas must leap up to grab, then navigate across sideways, hence the name. There are bars that go through handles at the top sides of these planks that make them tilt from side to side if an athlete does not evenly distribute their weight to both sides. Then, there is a bar placed perpendicular in the middle, with another plank attached that has a handle underneath where the athletes must catch and jut their bodies down a bar to reach 3 more sideways tilting boards, only these ones are on a slight downward angle. They then swing out to the landing platform. I hope this description made sense. Not sure I used the best terms to make this as clear as it could be, but hopefully, the pictures helped. And as always, we end with the 14.5-foot warped wall, and back again is the 18-foot mega wall, where competitors have a chance at winning $10,000 if they can make it up on their first attempt. Ninjas only get 1 chance at scaling the mega wall this year, and if they fail, they only get 1 shot at climbing the regular warped wall. If they miss both walls, they do not complete the course, and their score is based on the time it took to get to that point. Only the top 12 fastest ninjas advance. 114 of the 150 ninjas invited have run so far, with 47 advancing, and tonight, the last 12 teams get their shot at the course. Of course, I do not have a full list of the teams, but of the ones I've seen scheduled to return, I think this should be a truly exciting end to the qualifiers. Some of the ninjas returning for episode 4 are ICU nurse and former gymnast Maddie Howard, who made her debut last year. She advanced on the women's leaderboard through qualifying and semifinals, and made it to the Double Dipper at the Vegas finals. We also have technology consultant and motivational speaker Jimmy Chow. Chow was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease at the age of 27, and has since become an advocate for the Michael J. Fox Foundation. Kyle Scholes returns for his 4th consecutive season. Kyle was the first deaf contestant to make it to the national finals, though others have tried. Jerry Derillo, a member of the U.S. Army JAG Corps, made her debut in Season 7's military episode, and has returned every year since. She's had trouble with balance obstacles in the past, but I can see big things for her tonight. Veteran ninja Lance Pica's returns for his 9th season, and I think we'll all be cheering for him. After deciding to retire from the competition, divulging his wife Heather's ongoing battle with MS, the Cowboy Ninja was encouraged to continue with the show to use his exposure to promote MS research. Look for Heather and their kids to be on the big screen cheering him on. A carpenter from New Jersey, Michael Torres returns for his 5th straight year. Out of all the ninjas I know of competing tonight, Michael would be one of my picks for the top 2 fastest ninjas of the night. And one of the most memorable walk-ons in American Ninja Warrior history, Kevin Bull returns for his 7th year. Kevin volunteers at the Children's Alopecia Project, raising awareness and providing support for young people who share this condition. He was also featured in the 2018 reality TV movie, Hairless. Sweet Tiana Weberly is back for her 6th season of American Ninja Warrior, although she has been part of Team Ninja Warrior with Flip Rodriguez and JJ Woods, as well as American Ninja Warrior Ninja vs. Ninja as part of Team Iron Grip with Daniel Gill and Mathis Kittowadi. Sweet Tea is one of my favorite female competitors, and I'm really hoping she makes it to the top 3 on the women's sport. My favorite female competitor also returns, and fitness model and newly engaged rock climber Megan Martin is back for her 6th season. Megan became one of the All-Star Ninja mentors on American Ninja Warrior Jr., where she coaches the 13 to 14-year-olds. I fully expect her to hit a buzzer and top the women's board for time. I would not be surprised if she was in the top 12 as well. The big cat Karsten Williams returns for his 9th season, and he brings with him Khalia Raynor, who attempted the Indianapolis qualifiers in 2018 and fell on the balance obstacle, the wheel flip. He also invited former San Francisco Giant Gary Brown. I have seen the outcome of his run, but will not ruin it for anyone. I do not know any of the results on episode 4 until I watch it live with you guys. These videos are just made for fun, because I love this show, and I'm only making predictions based on my own best guesses, or just how I want it to turn out. I will always try to make any corrections during the recaps. Karsten is a personal trainer, and helped Team Matt win for a 2nd year in a row on the American Ninja Warrior All-Stars. The big cat is also a good pick for the top time, and I would not be surprised if he ended up at the Power Tower. He would also have a great shot at the Mega Wall if he chooses to forego time. Meteorologist and fan favorite Joe Morovsky returns, and I would love to see him hit a Mega Wall. The Weatherman is one of the most consistent competitors in this sport, and has represented Team USA in American Ninja Warrior US vs. the World twice, as well as representing Team Matt on the 2016 American Ninja Warrior All-Stars Special. There, he had completed the Stage 2 course faster than anyone else that had ever finished it. I have no doubt he will advance by hitting a buzzer, but I would rather him be careful and accurate than fast. Maybe he can do both. And of course, one of the most anticipated runs of the season, Mathis Kittowadi is back, and he is definitely my pick to land at the Power Tower. The kid first competed in Team Ninja Warrior College Madness, but then, when the age eligibility dropped to 19 on Season 10, Mathis blew the crowd away with his talent. He became the 2nd youngest person to ever clear Stage 1 in Vegas, the overall 3rd fastest time of the first stage. Look for this to be the run of the night. So, that's all I know at the time of recording. What do you guys think? Do you think other ninjas than the ones I suggested will end up at the Power Tower? If so, who? Are there still competitors you're hoping to see that were not mentioned? Again, this is not a complete list. Your favorites may still make an appearance. I have not seen Barclay Stockett mentioned as of yet, but if she does run, I hope she makes it to the top 3 for the women's sport. Well, that's all for now, but of course, I will have the recaps from tonight's show up shortly with a complete list of the qualifying ninjas. I think I know the basics of how the semifinals will work, although I do expect some new surprise obstacles to pop up on the back half of the course. It seems the 6-obstacle course will get 4 more added after the warped wall, like in previous seasons, but which 6 will start the semifinals are still unknown at this time. They may even change the obstacles between the 2 nights of semifinals, as the qualifying courses change slightly with each episode so far. At this time, I have absolutely no idea how the finals are going to work. I know the top 8 ninjas will face off in a bracket system, but how they advance there and how the pairings are made are beyond me. But as soon as I know, you will too, so make sure you check back here often for more predictions and recaps for Season 12 of American Ninja Warrior. Check out American Ninja Warrior Monday nights on NBC. Check local listings for details. So until then, enjoy the show, and I'll see you heading into the semifinals.